everyone, it's Joel Davis with Home Care Access. I'm in Ohio with my business partners Marty and Ginny Rug, shooting some great video content for those of you who are serious about building your own non-medical home care agency. My main man Jojo is on the camera, just so that you know he's real. Jojo, say what's up.
What's going on, everyone?
See, he's not artificial intelligence. He ain't a robot. He's the real deal. Love him. So I want to show you something really cool. So before we leave, I want to show you their training room. This is very unique. I really like this. Come in here, Rob. I'm gonna show you this. So Jojo, try to get a shot if you can of this. This is their training table. They're going to be Marty and Ginny are going to be coming over here in a second to be training some of their staff. So we got to be kind of quick. But come around here if you can. Take a look at this. So here's what I love about this setup. They got their training table. They got some of their new caregivers who are starting with them coming in. Here it is. Take a look at this if you can. Here's one of their policies, procedures, manuals that they use when they're going through teaching their new caregivers. When you do one-on-one coaching with us, and Marty and Ginny are working with you, you're going to have this same manual, the same content in here. It's going to be different though. It's going to have your logo on it, your logo, your company information. Certain things will be customized specific to your business, but all this stuff is going to be prepped and prepared specifically for you, how to run and operate your business when you do one-on-one coaching with us. But here's what I really want you to see. Here's what I like about this the most. Anyone can have a conference room, teach your caregivers, you got your SOPs, but here's what I absolutely love. Take a look over here. Here it is in their training room. They got the bed set up. They got a bed set up. They got a commode, chair, wheelchairs, walker, cane. They have things, so literally, and this is what I absolutely love about it. I could teach you, go over policies, procedures. Now come over here. We literally demonstrate. This is the correct way to help a patient. This is the correct way to help transfer them from the bed to a chair to a bed, how to assist them when they're getting up with their walker, their cane, assist them for toileting. I just love their setup. Let's teach them here, instruct them on what is expected, the SOPs, come over here and give them more of a hands-on role. Now, some of you, when you first sign up, do you have this accessibility to start your business with the same type of a setup? Probably not. But guess what? Neither did they. Ginny's background, she's an LPN. When they started their home care business 20 plus years ago, they didn't have all this. That's why I always say it's not about where you start, it's about where you finish. And your business is an evolutionary process. It's going to be constantly developing. So this is something very attainable. Early, I mean, look, there's nothing elaborate about this, but it's just a perfect setup. That's what I like about it most. Train your people over here, go through the policies, procedures, literally get over here to give them the hands-on training. Absolutely love it. I love their setup. Again, you watching this right now, are you going to start with this tomorrow when you launch your business? Probably not. But give it some time. As your business grows, we're working to grow and scale, bring on more caregivers. And trust me, if there's one thing that we learned post-COVID, the demand for home care is booming. In fact, we have to go say goodbye to Marty and Ginny. I want to show you something real quick in their front lobby. But again, I just love this setup, and this is something that you definitely want to evolve into, because as you're going to see, business is only continuing to grow. So there's nothing better in any business than having growing demand. Let me show you what demand looks like. Jojo, come on over here real quick. If you got enough room, I don't know how well you can see all this, but look at this right here. This right here is just from assessments. These are all assessments from when they actually go out and meet with clients. This is just assessments. In a second, I'm going to take you, look at all these. I don't know how much detail you can see, but this is just stacks of assessments. In a minute, I'm going to take you into Ginny's office real quick. I just had a meeting with them before I took you over to the training room, and they can't keep up with demand. in their county. What is it? This is Summit County. In their county, they got notification. Something like over 500, something crazy, like between 500 and 600 requests. People who are on waiting lists. They don't have the adequate supply, the adequate capacity. There's not enough people providing service. They have people on a waiting list. Look at all this stuff. These are just assessments. This doesn't even include the requests they're constantly getting. I'm gonna go say goodbye to Marty and Ginny, and on the way out real quick, JoJo, let's stop in her office. I'm gonna show you. All right, my peeps. Fat man's out of here. Always appreciate it. Give me some love. Give me some love.
My brother.
Always appreciate it. Marty Rug, ladies and gentlemen. Ginny Rug. Give me some love. Always appreciate it. Owners of Community Caregivers, over 20 years in business. Resident expert. He acts like the resident expert. No, I'm just kidding. 20 years plus in business. These guys are doing a phenomenal job. Still in operation. Business is growing. Just had a meeting with them talking about the volume. They can't even keep up. Bottom line. Do you mind if I take them into your office and just show them some of those requests?
Sure.
I'm not going to steal anything. I promise. But for those of you who are serious about starting your own non-medical home care agency, you're serious. You want someone holding your hand. Right here, just like I'm holding them, these two are going to hold your hands for 120 days, walk you through the process, show you exactly how they're doing it. This is the best team to learn from. So,
if you ever were thinking about starting an agency for home care in the last 5 years, this is the time.
Amen.
We're going to hit it hard.
That's what I was just telling them when I was in the training room. That's what I was saying.
Oh, no.
Post-COVID, the demand has just exploded.
Huge.
Exactly. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks so much for the hospitality.
Thank
you. All right.
And obviously, I'll
Drive
call
safe.
you. I will. I'll let you know when I get back home. I'm gonna sneak into your office real quick.
Okay.
I love the training room. Showed them that. Love it. So keep up the good work.
Whatever you want to look at.
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
All right, come here. I want to show you something. This is cool. Come here. I don't know. Come around here if you can. Let me know how close you can get this, if you could see this. So before, this is Ginny's office, and we were out there talking about they can't keep up with demand. They keep getting request after request after request. Those assessments that I showed you a minute ago, those are just assessments they've conducted. They can't even keep, I don't know how close you can get this. Come here. They can't even keep up with requests. So these right here are just what they're getting right now. What they're getting right now. Come here. Let me see if you can see this. These are requests they're getting through emails. Hello, below is a list, my new members who need PC, personal care, hours. Please let me know if you want more information for these members. Thanks so much. 20 hours, 16 hours, 6 hours, 15, 13. They can't even keep up with this stuff. Here's another one right here. Community caregivers, blah, blah, blah. Please let me know if you can staff any of these hours. Thanks for all that you do. And look at these right here. These are for different locations, different clients. 4 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 9 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 4, 6. These are just popping in, coming in right now. Coming in right now. Check this one out. Hello, I'm looking for a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's 12 hours. Think about this. Hello, I'm looking for a 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, or 10 to 10. They're looking for one from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. or 10 to 10, Monday through Friday. You think there's opportunity here? Client is on XYZ Street. I'm not going to put it out there. Has a small dog, non-smoker. Please let me know if you have any availability. Look at this stuff. It goes on and on. Look at this one right here. The subject. High hour case needed. ASAP. High hour case needed. ASAP. I mean, look at all these. This is crazy. I mean, and I was in here yesterday when we were meeting, and their computer is just pinging with solicitations. She's getting these. It's the weekend. She's getting these by emails. This stuff is crazy. If you're serious If you're serious about taking advantage of this opportunity, starting a non-medical home care agency, this is the perfect time. Who better to hold your hand than Marty and Ginny Rug? I don't know what else they got going on here. When you do one-on-one coaching, if our team, if they're building your website and doing your marketing resources, I mean, they're going to be creating this stuff for you. That's all part of your investment. I mean, this is cool stuff. I mean, look at these guys. I guess I shouldn't be. These are some of the things that we were going through earlier. All these things right here, this type of stuff, when you do one-on-one coaching with them, all these things are going to be, all these documents, like we talked about in the training room, all those policies, procedures, SOPs. Can you get a look at this over here? I don't know how much you can see this. Come here. All these, like this, check out this. Operations manual. You got to have this stuff. You do one-on-one, so much of this is going to be prepared for you. Obviously, your company, your logo. This stuff is important. It's critical. If the state comes through, state does an audit, they got to see all this stuff. Look at all these resources. Are you going to prepare all these yourself? Are you going to know what to say? Here, take a quick look at it. Can you see some of this stuff? I don't know how good you can see this on the camera, but I mean, this stuff is critical. The forms that you're going to need is not that it's complicated, but like anything, you got to do it the right way. And again, it doesn't matter what business you're in. There's always going to be a degree of regulation. You got to have these things to make sure that you're approved by the state. The state ever comes in, audits you. You got to have these things. Check out this stuff, man. I don't want to snoop too much, but I want to give you a good idea. I mean, these are things right here. These are all things that we're going to make sure that you have. So when you sign up, when you study our DVD series, when you enlist our help to create your websites, your marketing materials, you start doing one-on-one coaching, all these things, all these resources are going to be prepared for you. Ginny and Marty are going to hold your hand to show you exactly how are they in the position to get. I mean, this blew my mind. Yesterday, I'm sitting here looking at this and ping, ping, ping. I'm looking at all these requests on the computer. Now I'm looking at these through email. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's just dripping with opportunity. So listen, I get it. There's a lot of showboaters online. There's a lot of fluff. Everyone has their shtick. Look, I'm going to tell you, these guys have been in business for over 20 years. I'm literally witnessing their computer, their email popping. I'm showing you this right here. Request, ASAP, high demand, all these hours. They can't even fill it. Can't even fill it like we talked about. There's over, she's talking between 500 and 600 people just in their county that are on a waiting list because there's not enough capacity. There's not enough agency with enough caregivers. What more of an opportunity do you want? Again, if you're serious about leveraging this opportunity, this is a great, look, there's no legitimate upside from being post-COVID, but if there's one thing we learned from COVID, people want to be staying at home to receive their care. If you're elderly, you don't want to be in a nursing home. Some people need it, no question, but a lot of people, if given the choice, they want to stay home. Bottom line, here we are post-COVID. We don't have the capacity to meet the demand, which means there's instant opportunity. For those of you serious about starting your own business, now is the opportunity. Leverage the skills, the years of experience from Marty and Ginny, who've been in they're still operating their business. They've been in this game for over 20 years and their business is still growing. So, hey, if you want to learn from the best. Bottom line, they're doing a great job. So happy to be partnered with them, proud of them. Hardworking people, again, over 20 years and still growing. Absolutely love it. So if you're serious, we got to take off. They're going to a training meeting and all that stuff. I'm sure I'm talking too loud as it is. I'm probably disrupting them. But if you're serious about starting your own business, definitely click on some of the links below. Definitely check out our training material. And if you're truly serious about learning from the best and working directly with Marty and Ginny, who've been in the business for over 20 plus years, now is your opportunity.